Hey everybody, this is Trevor, and thank you for coming to my channel, Pioneer Spirit. I greatly appreciate everyone thus far who has supported my channel with the thumbs up, following, subscribing, donating. Just thank you for everyone that helps me to keep the show going. Greatly appreciated. Okay, that being said, obviously we are in a recessionary time. I called this back in March 2020. I thought, well, politicians wanted to shut the economy down for 2 weeks. I've been stocking up since then, investing since then. Doing everything I possibly can to make sure that, trying to make it recession-proof as possible. It's not going to be 100%, but, you do your best, right? And, lately, like my daughter, she's 10 years old, and she asks, she's learning more and more about money. And what I've been telling her lately is look at every dollar you spend as an investment. Okay? Let me say that again.
Look at every dollar that you spend as an investment.
Okay, so what do I mean by that? Okay, when you go to the grocery store, okay, you try to buy the healthiest food that you can. Okay, that's an investment towards your health. Okay, eat the best food that you possibly can. Okay, for example, I've started the carnivore diet just over 2 months ago. And you don't have to go completely carnivore and eat just meat, but I thought it was an investment, and I think and feel that it is an investment into my health to eliminate, treats, junk food, grains, even fruits and vegetables. Some people might have a different opinion on that, but definitely getting rid of the treats, the junk food, and the grains. I feel that's been an investment into my health. So every dollar I spend on the food I eat, I got to look at it. That's an investment. Okay, every dollar that you spend, wherever you go, okay, is it an investment? One of the worst things that I think people are doing right now for a bad investment, and which I did for, throughout the 90s, late 80s, throughout the 90s, is smoking cigarettes. And yes, I did smoke cigarettes. But I quit July, 1999 or 2000. I can't remember which year it is. I think it was 99. I quit smoking. And what really helped me was not using a debit card to go buy smokes. I just pull out the debit card, buy a carton or two. And now at the time, I don't know what smokes are worth now in 2023, but in 1999, 2 cartons of smokes was $70. It's probably $70 for 1 carton now, but regardless of that, what I did, I started taking a $50 bill and a $20 bill. Now, I'm from Canada, so Canada has very pretty colored money. And a $50 bill is a nice red color, and the $20 bill is a nice green color. So I'd take that, and I'd hand it to the guy. Hand it to the person working behind the till, and I'd say, I want 2 cartons of whatever, the smokes that I smoked back then. And I'd hand him that 50 and 20. And I tell you, it was painful. It was painful to hand cash over. And he, at the time, like I quit in July, it was 99, July 99. So I started, in like March, I started handing and I'd buy 2 cartons at a time. And it would be $70. And I'd hand that guy behind the counter that nice, shiny $50 and $20 bill. I'm like, this is a waste of money. I thought every time I give this guy $70, that's $70 I could put towards, keeping the savings account, buy some silver, gold. These are things I started thinking of back then. I'm like, this is such a waste of money. Because smoking, it obviously does nothing for your health. You stink. You just, there's nothing good about smoking. I cannot for the life of me figure out why in 2023 people are still smoking. Okay, I see it and I'm like, why? Why are you smoking? I don't care if you have $1 million in the bank. I mean, if you got $1 million and you figure, hey, I can afford to smoke, or you don't have $1 million, like most people, you have paycheck to paycheck. What is it about smoking that continues to make you do it? Well, why? Look, if you can't give it up like I did, I gave it up in July 99, but I started in March of 99, and I gave it up. By the end of July, I was done. I'm like, look, I don't need to smoke anymore. If you can't do that, I've always prided myself. Look, I do think I have a strong willpower to do something when I want to. If you can't, and you need some kind of prescription or whatever you need from the medical field, if you need help, go get it, because there's nothing glamorous about smoking. It's not like you're not Humphrey Bogart and some black and white film smoking. It's not cool. Okay, it destroys your health. It destroys your bank account. There's no investment in smoking cigarettes. Absolutely nothing. And so take it. Take the money that you would spend and then buy better food, or buy some, buy a couple of silver coins or gold or something. I mean, smoking's got to be the worst. It's got to be the worst. Okay, so, spend every dollar like it's an investment. And there's other categories I see too, like fast food, restaurants. Do you need that? Do you need to go and buy coffee every day from wherever? Dunkin' Donuts, Tim Hortons, McDonald's? Well, make your own coffee. Okay, look at every dollar you spend as an investment and go, look, do I need to go to Starbucks every day? Can I make that at home? I'm pretty sure everybody could make themselves a fancy latte, or must be some machines out there. Make an investment into the machine, because in the long run, you're going to save yourself money. Though I like to drink coffee, but I don't ever go to Tim Hortons. I mean, I can save tons of money. I see my neighbors coming home, and I just see people lined up at these drive-thrus. And I'm like, why? Make your own coffee. Why are you going to McDonald's? Even restaurants. Now, I'm not saying don't ever go and buy that, but when it comes to the health, like McDonald's, I mean, really, we don't even need that. A restaurant, maybe once in a while go out and treat yourself, because that can be an investment too. Okay, your happiness is an investment. You want to keep yourself happy, but I don't know, everyone's happiness level is different. My happiness level, I can make meals at home and just be really happy because I know that, hey, look, I got a steak. I'm going to barbecue some steaks up here at home. It's a lot cheaper and it's better just to buy that at home. Okay, have it at home. There's so many things that come to my mind. Ball games, hockey games. Do you need to have seasons tickets to that, or can you just maybe do it once in a summertime or once in the season? Go to a game. Okay, maybe invest in maybe a bigger TV at home. Okay, if you really really love to watch your sports, just maybe have a nicer TV at home, because I don't know, that might be an investment to look at, okay? Because, I mean, going to ball games, hockey games, whatever, it just, no. Like, if you're going on vacation and you got to pay for most of it, you got a credit card. Oh, okay, my credit card's open. I got a few thousand. Like, why? If you can't afford a vacation, again, try not to use those credit cards. Again, every dollar you spend, you have to view it as an investment. How good of an investment is it? Again, and like I said, I just mentioned, like, your happiness is an investment. Yeah, I mean, go out once in a while and treat yourself. But you have to make sure that, if that treat costs $50, that, that you've got the $50 to pay for it, okay? So if you're smoking, quit smoking, and you'll be able to enjoy yourself a bit more for some things that that are a better investment in your health. And Another thing I think of it too is alcohol. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, this guy! Like, what kind of enjoyment do I have in my life?" I do have enjoyment in my life. I enjoy knowing that I'm not wasting my money on cigarettes and alcohol. I think alcohol. Look, if you're gonna have, you need a glass of wine or a shot of whiskey or a beer. Buy a quality beer. Have 1 pint. Okay, have a pint of a quality beer. Have one glass of wine. Quality glass of wine, shot of a quality whiskey. Just if you need that, but just sitting back having the 6-pack of the beer, the bottle of wine, or whatever 3-4 shots of cheap whiskey or something. It's just, again, you're not investing in your health with alcohol, and you it's not a good investment all around. You're wasting money. Okay, like we are. I mean, you got to be living in a cave to not realize that we're living in a recession, and it could end up to be a depression. Okay, I mean, I'm sure everybody knows just the price of gas and the price of food. Okay, for 90% of the people, Canada and United States, that's those are hard things to pay for some days. So just look at every dollar you spend as an investment. And is it a good investment? Is it not a very good investment? Can you forego it? Do you need it? Like, the cigarette thing really blows my mind. If you're smoking, stop it. Take that money, go buy some silver, go buy some better food. If you got kids, make sure the kids got the best food they possibly can have. Save that money because, maybe like most people, maybe the vehicle you're driving too isn't very good. So if you're smoking cigarettes and your vehicle breaks down and you're like, oh man, I really don't, okay, I'm going to have to put that on my credit card. Well, you could have maybe just used cash to pay for it. Okay. So, and I know this is tough, but everybody needs to look at what they do with their money. What are you spending your money on? Can you forego that and try to keep it so that, so that you're not using your credit cards as much? And like every dollar you spend has to be viewed as an investment. Okay. And if you're just willy-nilly spending your money, like, I've been there. Like I said, I was a smoker, and I used to, I used to have, a couple beers a night. And am I perfect still? No. But I have gotten rid of all those. I really do look at everything. Is the dollar I'm spending today, is that an investment or is it a waste of money? Okay, is it just, you got to look at it like that, and just trying to help you out there. You're watching my channel, and I got a little bit of everything on here. I talk a little bit of everything, and hope everybody's enjoying it so far. Yeah, it looks like I guess what I'm talking about is fine with the fine people out there. But yeah, anyways, it's just another idea I had lately because I got my 10-year-old daughter, and I'm trying to teach her. Hey, like for one example, she's I bought her some new clothes in the summertime to start school, and it was a little expensive, and I'm showing her the prices, and we got her new clothes. But for the longest time too, she loves going to Goodwill, and in the past month or so, like she's been going there saying, "Hey, I like this top," and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, "Hey, it's a hoodie, a nice zip-up hoodie, and it's $7." I'm like, she likes it. Like she's been liking the clothes there, and they're good quality. Bring them home, wash them, whatever. They're like she likes to wear like a little skirt, and they're like $3-4 at the Goodwill. So she's getting a good mix of she wants some new clothes, she needs new clothes. That's okay. We'll invest that, but it doesn't hurt. Hey, go to the Goodwill. I'm glad my daughter doesn't snub her nose up to it. Some people might. Actually, I was probably one of those people that snubbed my nose, but I've been starting to look through more things at the Goodwill. I'm like, hey, yeah, you know what? Like I need a new saucepan and fry pans and stuff, and I've seen them there for like $5-6. I'm like, oh man, why am I looking at buying a brand new set for $200 when I can get a used one? She's just fine. It's just fine. Put it through your dishwasher. It's just fine. $3-4. I think that's a good investment. Yeah, to look at your Goodwill. Go to your local Goodwill and look through it. Okay, you're gonna find lots of good stuff there. Okay, um, again, I do appreciate my daughter for going to the Goodwill and saying, hey, well, I saw some tops there. I'm like, yeah, good, let's get them. So she does have new clothes. We did go buy her new clothes, but yeah, it can be pricey. Like a hoodie, you can go to the Goodwill, buy hoodies for under $10. Or you can go buy a brand new one. It's $50. Um, like they're not cheap. A brand new hoodie, but so yeah, every dollar that you spend, look at it as an investment. Is it a good investment? Okay, because we need shelter, we need food. You need to make money. So, look at your investment as a vehicle. Is the vehicle you got, do you need a brand new vehicle? Or is the vehicle you got, is it getting you to work? Maybe it doesn't look the best, but hey, maybe you got to put a little bit of money into it to get you there. Okay, because car payments, man, big deal. I got a brand new vehicle. Okay, but if you can't afford it, go ahead, good. But if, you're kind of thinking, I don't know if I can. Well, if you don't think you can, don't do it. Don't do it. Cars are a terrible investment. You drive a brand new vehicle off the lot, thousands of dollars are just gone out the pocket right there. It's not like a home. You buy a home and, the odds of it being worth more than you paid for it 10 years down the road, the odds are, pretty much in your favor. It's going to be. But a car, terrible, terrible investment. I mean, we all, eventually you have to maybe buy a new car, but I'm not big and fancy on that. Like the other day, my daughter goes, "What if you won $200,000? Would you buy?" Yeah, like right now, I'm driving a 17-year-old Jeep Wrangler. It's, it's fine. It does the rounds. It gets me to A and B, and but I said to her, like it could use a bit of work to make it a little bit better, but I really to go buy a brand new pickup truck, lease it or buy it like $80,000, just to me, it gives me a headache, right? So there's another thing. Just look at your situation with a car. If you can afford, hey, I got $2,000 a month left over, I need a new vehicle. Okay, well, maybe you can afford that lease every month if you've got a big amount of money. But again, look at every dollar you spend as an investment. Okay, I can't stress that enough. Every dollar that you spend, is it an investment or is it a waste of money? And what level of investment is it? Some things, I don't know. There's so many things that we waste money on. Fast food, smokes, alcohol, sporting events. Seriously, all those things can be remedied by going to a grocery store, you want to have a nice steak, go ahead and buy it at the grocery store, okay? You don't need to go to the restaurant. You can grill yourself up a nice ribeye steak, go sit down, hey, okay, I'm going to watch the ball game or hockey game or something on my big screen TV, comfy on my couch. And I understand that those things, some people really need, once. You got to limit yourself then. Limit yourself to the sporting events, the restaurants, the vacations, people, we're really heading into some tough times here, okay? And I don't have to point any further than you're going to your local gas station or your local grocery store, and everybody can see right now. Yet, it's still astonishing to me to see people going through the donut stores and getting their coffee and going out and, there's nothing wrong with staying home a little bit, okay? There's nothing wrong with buying used cars or used clothing, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that. Okay, because take that little bit extra money. I think, buying some silver and gold's always good. If cryptocurrency is your thing, hey, do that. If just keeping more money in your bank account and a savings account's your thing, do that. Okay, but just from now on, just please look at every dollar you spend as an investment. Okay, and if you know in your heart and your head that it's not an investment, it's a complete waste of money, don't do it. Have some willpower, have some self-control, and just stop it. Okay? That's my, I guess, my 2 cents, my rant, the advice I can say for today. Look at every dollar you spend as an investment. Okay, thanks very much for coming here. You can find me on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, and Pioneer Spirit. And I'm Trevor. Thanks for coming to my show today to listen to me. And stay free. Hope everybody's doing well. Bye-bye.